Thanks for joining us. I'm Dale Minyo, and joining me is Dale Everman from Homan Inc. We're at booth number 611, Farm Science Review, and Homan Inc. Quite a display, Dale. This is not something you just bring in overnight or even a couple days. It takes you a while to get this thing set up.
Yeah, I would say a week and a half to get everything set up, day before the show, get everything in the tent. We'll probably have 14, 15, maybe up to 20 pieces that we pull down, whether it's manure spreaders, dryers, tanks, manure pumps, augers, aeration fans, and even a small hopper bin.
Yeah, a lot of that sound like you're really well set up for the manure side, but that's not the only part of the business you help farmers with.
No, we got feed equipment, aeration equipment, grain equipment, so we do the dryers, the bins, the legs, we got our own millwrights. A little bit of everything. Whether you're a row crop farmer or livestock guy, we've got something to put on your farm.
Have you gotten many calls in the last couple of weeks saying, hey, I might have more corn or beans than I thought? Either can you help me with something new, or can you help me improve with something I got so we can handle this a little better?
Yeah, I've gotten a few calls on storage. How can I add storage? I'm like, it's a little late in the season. I know we got a bin that's on order, 20,000 bushel that we're trying to move, but yeah, let's think about this stuff a little earlier. I understand the rain and stuff comes late and starts to help the crops, but it does happen.
Yeah, we've talked several different times about how important it is to start early. And last year it wasn't your product that was holding things up. It was ability to get local electricity installed for buildings and so on. Give us an update. How do things look a year later now?
Well, I think there's still some lull in the electrical components to get. So if you're thinking about doing something, make sure you get a hold of your electrician or electrical company, get that ball rolling. And then, we can put the horsepower and stuff down on the stuff that you want to improve or do to give them an idea on how much electric you need.
All those things, the more you can plan out, the better, and the more options you get when you start thinking about creative ways to get the same end job accomplished.
Absolutely. With all that being said, I've got more guys calling me now earlier than typical, because typically after harvest, then they start trickling in and wanting to change some stuff. This now, they're thinking about it before they even start for this year, so that way they can get that ball rolling on the equipment side as well.
Well, Dale, if we took a quick run around the lot, we would see the word Artex on several different size pieces of equipment, and you've talked about that for years. It sounds like they're getting some more flexibility for you.
Artex offers quite a few different sizes in the manure spreaders. They offer silage trailers, quite a different variety of stuff. I haven't had the opportunity to get a trailer down here yet, but it's on my list of things to do for next year. We've got up to a 1,200 cubic foot spreader. We've got 600 cubic foot spreaders, anywhere from 90 horse up to 300 horse to run some of these larger machines.
Don't go anywhere. Look over your left shoulder. What's the big piece of black pipe over there? Is that a pump of some kind?
That's Bazooka Farm Star 52-foot lagoon pump. I think it pumps around 4,000 gallon a minute. It's a portable trailer-loaded arm that goes into your lagoon, so you're not having to back a pump into it, and then that way you've got side mounts and stuff to drop that arm into the lagoon.
Yeah, you don't have to look, but I can tell the other side of your right shoulder is some grain handling equipment, and oh boy, getting that grain into bins going to, time and efficiency is important.
And more, I think what these guys are seeing is we've got a Sudengate portable drive-over pit over here, and the older guys don't want to move around a whole bunch and get in the swing-aways. And what these guys do is they drive over this, and either it's dropped into a swing-away or a straight auger, and in that way they're not having to move that swing away around for the older generation.
When you're heading to London, Ohio to Farm Science Review, remember it's booth 611. If you want a quick reference, it's the southwest quarter of Farm Science Review site. I've been visiting with Dale Everman from Homan Incorporated.